So when watching the film Brick, we as a group decided that we wanted to try and recreate some of the scenes that we saw in Brick and the locations that they used, because I thought they were really effective as part of a neo-noir. We decided to use a suburban kind of look, which is why we went for the school, which you can see in this shot here, which we thought was very similar to the scene of which you see in Brick when he is standing outside the building and there's kind of like a blue industrial area behind him. We thought this kind of had a good effect as it kind of made it into a neo-noir as it brought it up to date, because it was at a new school and it was more like industrial looking and a bit more dangerous, as it seems. Also, we decided to use lockers as a location for the beating up scene between Dom and Jake, as we felt this would kind of have like a rough edge to it, and it seemed like a place that's kind of secluded, so not much help can get to them. Whereas we kind of contrasted this to how they use the lockers in Brick, as he's kind of using it as a way to be free when he's running away, but then also it's similar in the sense that he was being chased, so the string of corridors that kind of acted as almost a barrier, because the person who was chasing him knew where he was going. We also used just a establishing shot of a house from outside, and we have like the Venetian blinds in the window, which bring in a convention of film noir and neo-noir, and it's kind of like a stereotypical house, quite homely, but also quite secluded on its own, like it's not attached to anything and it's on its own land. And finally, we found this location we thought was really good. The tunnel scene, which is kind of like a main location in the film for Brick, where the character of Emily is found dead, we thought was really effective, and the way they used the camera when they put the sheet over the camera to bring it into the next scene when he's pulling the duvet over his head. So we were going to try a similar thing. We found our own tunnel, which is very similar to that of the one in Brick, as it was started quite wide and went narrow towards the end, and we were going to have a person perhaps at the other side of the tunnel, depending on if it fitted in with our storyline and everything, and didn't look too like out of context. But the dark shadowing that was created at the other end of the tunnel actually looked really well, because it kind of added to the drama and emphasised the drama that was going on within the film. So I want to try and see if we could recreate this.